Tapeworm diet involves deliberately ingesting tapeworm larvae, usually in pill form, with the belief that the parasite will absorb calories from food before the body can store them as fat. Once ingested, the tapeworm attaches to the walls of the small intestine and grows, feeding on nutrients consumed by the host. This practice is extremely dangerous. Tapeworm infections can lead to a wide range of health problems, including severe abdominal pain, diarrhea, weakness, and malnutrition. In more serious cases, the tapeworm can migrate to other organs, such as the liver, eyes, or brain, causing life-threatening complications like cystic urcosis or neurocystic urcosis. Removing a tapeworm requires medical treatment, usually involving powerful antiparasitic medications that can have side effects. In some cases, surgery is necessary to remove tapeworm cysts from tissues outside the digestive tract. No medical authorities endorse this diet, and it is illegal in most countries to sell tapeworm eggs for human ingestion. Cotton ball diet involves eating cotton balls, often dipped in juice, as a method to feel full while consuming minimal calories. The theory is that the cotton balls take up space in the stomach, suppressing appetite and reducing food intake. In reality, this is extremely harmful. Cotton balls are not digestible. Many are made from synthetic fibers treated with chemicals, not natural cotton. When ingested, these fibers can accumulate in the digestive tract, leading to intestinal blockages known as bezoars. Blockages can cause severe pain, constipation, vomiting, and may require emergency surgery to resolve. Additionally, this diet deprives the body of essential nutrients. It can result in malnutrition, electrolyte imbalances, and damage to the gastrointestinal tract lining. The cotton ball diet is considered a form of disordered eating and poses both immediate and long-term health risks. Master Cleanse, also called the lemonade diet, is a liquid-only diet intended to detoxify the body and promote rapid weight loss. It typically involves consuming a mixture of water, lemon juice, maple syrup, and cayenne pepper several times a day for a period of 10 days or more, with no solid food intake. This diet severely restricts calories, usually providing fewer than 1,000 calories per day, far below recommended daily intake levels. As a result, the body quickly uses its glycogen stores, leading to fatigue, muscle loss, dizziness, and weakness. The lack of protein and fat means that lean muscle mass is broken down for energy. Proponents claim the diet removes toxins, but the human liver and kidneys already effectively detoxify the body naturally. Prolonged use of this diet can also lead to electrolyte imbalances and dehydration due to its laxative effect from an additional herbal tea often consumed alongside the lemonade mixture. The Master Cleanse is not a sustainable or safe approach for weight loss or health. Fruitarian diet involves eating primarily or exclusively fruits, often with the belief that it is a more natural way of eating that provides the body with cleansing benefits. Some adherents allow nuts and seeds, but many restrict their intake to raw fruit alone. While fruits are rich in vitamins, minerals, and fiber, this diet is dangerously unbalanced. It lacks adequate protein and essential fatty acids, both critical for maintaining muscle mass, immune function, and healthy organ systems. The high sugar content, even though it is natural fructose, can lead to unstable blood sugar levels, insulin resistance, and nutrient imbalances. Over time, deficiencies in key nutrients such as vitamin B12, iron, calcium, and zinc can develop, increasing the risk of anemia, osteoporosis, and neurological issues. Extreme fruitarian diets may also result in excessive weight loss and poor dental health due to constant acid exposure from fruit sugars. HCG diet combines a severely calorie-restricted eating plan, typically 500 to 800 calories per day, with injections or supplements of human chorionic gonadotropin, HCG, a hormone produced during pregnancy. Proponents claim that HCG suppresses hunger and promotes fat loss while preserving muscle. In practice, this diet is extremely dangerous. The very low calorie intake alone is hazardous, leading to rapid weight loss, but primarily from muscle and water rather than fat. Severe calorie restriction can cause fatigue, dizziness, heart palpitations, electrolyte imbalances, and gallstone formation. HCG itself has never been proven to assist with weight loss. FDA has specifically warned against over-the-counter HCG products, calling them fraudulent and unsafe. Furthermore, HCG injections can cause side effects such as headaches, depression, irritability, and blood clots. This diet places significant strain on the body and offers no long-term benefits. Weight regain is common after returning to normal eating patterns. Cabbage soup diet is a short-term, very low-calorie diet that involves eating large amounts of cabbage soup for 7 days. Some versions allow small portions of other foods on specific days, but the central feature is consuming cabbage soup at nearly every meal. This diet severely limits calorie intake, often providing fewer than 1,000 calories per day, which can lead to fatigue, dizziness, and weakness. The diet also lacks sufficient protein, healthy fats, and other nutrients, causing rapid loss of water weight rather than fat. Since cabbage is a cruciferous vegetable that produces gas during digestion, people often experience bloating, abdominal discomfort, and diarrhea. Furthermore, the monotony of eating the same food repeatedly can lead to irritability and poor adherence. The weight lost on this diet typically returns quickly once normal eating resumes because it primarily comes from water and muscle loss rather than sustained fat reduction. Breatharian Diet is an extreme and dangerous belief system that claims individuals can survive without eating food or drinking water, living instead on prana, a supposed life force present in air and sunlight. Some adherents attempt to subsist entirely on breathing and exposure to sunlight, rejecting all nutrition from food or drink. This concept is biologically impossible. The human body requires water and calories from food to maintain basic functions like circulation, cellular repair, immune responses, and brain activity. Total food and water deprivation leads quickly to dehydration, starvation, organ failure, and death. Several deaths have been directly linked to attempts to follow the Breatharian diet, including well-publicized cases where individuals died from dehydration and malnutrition. No scientific evidence supports the idea that people can derive energy or nutrients from air or sunlight alone. This diet is universally condemned by medical professionals and is considered both fraudulent and life-threatening. Apple cider vinegar diet promotes drinking apple cider vinegar, often diluted in water, before meals as a way to suppress appetite, speed up metabolism, and promote fat loss. Some versions encourage drinking large amounts daily or combining ACV with extreme calorie restriction. While small amounts of diluted ACV are generally safe for most people, excessive intake poses risks. Apple cider vinegar is highly acidic and can erode tooth enamel, cause throat irritation, and lead to acid reflux. Drinking large amounts can also lower potassium levels in the blood, potentially causing muscle weakness and heart rhythm problems. When combined with very low-calorie diets, the ACV diet contributes to nutrient deficiencies and dehydration. There is no solid scientific evidence that consuming ACV leads to significant, sustainable weight loss. Most observed effects come from reduced calorie intake, not any special property of vinegar itself. Raw food diet emphasizes consuming only uncooked, unprocessed, and often organic plant-based foods. While some moderate versions include lightly cooked meals, the extreme form forbids any heating of food above approximately 118 degrees Fahrenheit, based on the belief that cooking destroys essential enzymes and nutrients. In practice, this diet can be harmful when taken to extremes. Many nutrients, such as protein, calcium, iron, vitamin B12, and vitamin D, are difficult to obtain from raw plant foods alone. Strict raw food diets often result in severe nutritional deficiencies, unintended weight loss, and weakened bones and muscles. Some foods, like legumes and grains, require proper cooking to break down anti-nutrients and make them digestible. Avoiding cooking altogether increases the risk of digestive distress and reduces nutrient absorption. Furthermore, long-term adherence can lead to low energy availability, irregular menstrual cycles in women, and compromised immune function. While eating more fresh fruits and vegetables is healthy, completely avoiding cooked foods removes essential nutrient sources and can damage long-term health. Grapefruit Diet is a very low-calorie diet, typically lasting 10 to 12 days, that encourages eating grapefruit or drinking grapefruit juice with every meal. The diet is based on the false belief that grapefruit contains a unique enzyme that burns fat, allowing for rapid weight loss. Most versions limit daily calorie intake to around 800 to 1,000 calories, which itself leads to short-term weight loss primarily from water and muscle rather than fat. The diet also lacks essential nutrients and adequate protein, making it unsustainable and potentially harmful over time. Grapefruit can interfere with many medications by affecting liver enzymes that metabolize drugs. This interaction can lead to dangerously high levels of certain medications in the bloodstream, including statins and some blood pressure drugs. The grapefruit diet provides no long-term weight management strategy, and weight regain is common once normal eating patterns resume. No scientific evidence supports the claim that grapefruit possesses special fat-burning properties. Baby food diet involves replacing regular adult meals with multiple jars of commercially prepared baby food, typically fruit and vegetable purees. Some versions allow one regular meal per day, while others recommend consuming only baby food throughout the day. Although baby food is generally safe for infants, it is nutritionally inadequate for adults. Baby food jars are designed for the developmental needs of babies, meaning they are low in calories, protein, and healthy fats relative to adult requirements. Following this diet leads to significant calorie restriction and may result in muscle loss, fatigue, and nutrient deficiencies. This diet also encourages disordered eating behaviors by promoting extreme portion control and an overly simplistic relationship with food. Additionally, relying on pureed foods limits fiber intake, which can negatively affect digestion and gut health in adults. Weight lost on this diet is usually regained quickly once typical eating habits resume, as the diet fails to teach sustainable, healthy eating patterns. Cigarette diet is based on a dangerous idea promoted in the early 20th century that smoking cigarettes can suppress appetite and help control weight. Some historical advertising campaigns even explicitly suggested smoking as a method of weight management. Nicotine, the addictive substance in cigarettes, does act as an appetite suppressant and slightly increases metabolism. However, using cigarettes for weight control is extremely harmful. Smoking increases the risk of multiple serious health conditions, including lung cancer, heart disease, stroke, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, and many other life-threatening illnesses. In addition, cigarette addiction leads to long-term dependence, respiratory issues, and overall diminished quality of life. Any short-term reduction in appetite is massively outweighed by the well-documented health risks associated with smoking. Medical professionals universally condemn smoking in any context, especially as a tool for weight management. Sleeping Beauty Diet promotes extended sleep, sometimes aided by sedatives, as a method for weight loss, based on the notion that you can't eat while you're asleep. In some extreme interpretations, individuals intentionally sedate themselves for prolonged periods to avoid meals and reduce calorie intake. This practice is dangerous for several reasons. Sedatives can depress the central nervous system, slowing breathing and heart rate, and increasing the risk of overdose, coma, or death. Long-term use of sedatives can lead to physical dependence, addiction, and withdrawal symptoms when the drugs are stopped. Additionally, excessive sleeping or sedation does nothing to promote healthy weight management. Prolonged immobility reduces muscle mass, lowers metabolism, and can result in bed sores, blood clots, and other serious medical complications. The diet also ignores basic nutritional needs, leading to deficiencies and malnutrition. The Sleeping Beauty Diet is not endorsed by any health professionals and poses severe physical and psychological risks. Alkaline Diet claims that eating foods that promote an alkaline environment in the body can improve health and promote weight loss. The theory suggests that acidic foods, like meat, dairy, and processed foods, disrupt the body's pH balance, while alkaline foods, like fruits and vegetables, restore it. While eating more fruits and vegetables is healthy, the core claim is false. The body tightly regulates its pH balance through complex systems involving the lungs and kidneys. Diet has little impact on overall blood pH. In its misused extreme form, this diet encourages the complete elimination of major food groups like protein-rich animal products and grains, which can lead to protein deficiency, calcium loss, and malnutrition. Followers may also take unregulated alkaline supplements or drink large volumes of alkaline water, which can cause dangerous electrolyte imbalances. There is no reliable scientific evidence showing that altering dietary acid or alkaline intake prevents disease or causes significant fat loss. Extreme restrictions make this diet nutritionally inadequate and unsustainable.